Hey guys, Chris Fix here, and today I'm going to do a product review on the Baja Designs Squadron XL LED lights. These are off-road lights, and I actually made a video on how to install them as reverse lights, because when you go in reverse on the trail or even on the street when you're backing out in a parking lot or down your driveway or something, you want to have really bright lights so that you could see around you. And in my truck, the reverse lights were less than adequate, especially with my rear tints. I did a lot of research on what lights were the brightest, which lights were really durable and waterproof, and also wanted something that was small. And the Baja Designs Squadron XL lights were the ones that impressed me the most. The only downside that I have with these is that they're a little pricey, but you get what you pay for. And at the end of this video, I'm going to provide you with a discount code from the company for 10% off any of their products, which is pretty good, so that'll definitely help out. So let me show you what made me pick these lights out of all the lights that you could buy. So we'll start from up here. It has the U-Service replaceable lenses and optics. So if you damage the lenses for some reason, if you hit some rocks or whatever the case may be, your light isn't garbage. You can replace the lenses yourself, and you could actually change out the lenses too. I'll get into more detail about that in a second. The next thing was the moisture block technology. If you look at the electrical wire that connects to the light, they use something called a moisture block technology. And what it is, it prevents water from going through your electrical lines and causing moisture inside your LED light. If you want to cut the factory wiring harness but keep this moisture block technology in place, they'll actually still warranty the light for life. I didn't see this moisture block technology on any of the other lights, and I thought this was definitely a very good thing to have. The next thing is this copper drive technology. These lights actually run at 100%. Most LED lights only run at like 70%, and they could run at 100% because the circuit board is copper instead of aluminum like most LED lights. Copper actually transmits heat from the LEDs more efficiently than aluminum, so it runs cooler. And that'll also help with your LED life, which is 49,930 hours. That's a long time. So that's the same amount of time as leaving your lights on for 2,080 days straight. Now, two other big things that I'm going to explain. They have a limited lifetime warranty. So if these LED lights burn out, or if the lights break for any reason that has to do with manufacturing, they'll honor their lights for life. And for the first 90 days, they'll actually pay for you to ship it back to them. The other thing is that there's a 30-day money-back guarantee, and if you don't like the lights for any reason, you could actually return these lights in 30 days. After using them, you could test them out, and if you don't like them, just send them back. The other cool thing about these lights is it's made in America. It's designed, engineered, manufactured, and assembled in America. And 65% of the content that's in here is sourced from the United States. So let's see what comes in the box. Obviously we have our light. Already this feels like a nice strong piece. So it comes with two other lenses. This is the spot lens, and this is the combo, half flood, half spot. And then on the truck right now is the cornering lens, which is the complete flood lens. They even give you an extra gasket, so if your O-ring goes bad, you can replace it with this one. Up on the screen, it's going to show you how each lens throws the light. So how the spotlight lens throws the light, how the combo lens throws the light, and how the flood lens throws the light. Next is going to be, there's your O-ring, there's your instructions, some bolts. So here are the instructions. They tell you all about the wiring, where the ground is, where the power goes, and also they have this extra ground, the green wire, that's the control. And you can actually dim these lights 50%. So if they're too bright or something on the trail, maybe you don't want to ruin your night vision, maybe when you're pulling the boat out of the water, you don't want to blind the people behind you, whatever the case may be, you can actually dim these lights just by running an on-off switch right here. They also show you how to connect the fasteners, so there's no questions at all on where each washer goes and where the bolts go, and they give you the torque specs and everything. So you can see they actually give you a nice wiring harness here that you can make your own, and it's waterproof. So if you want to run these to a switch or to a relay, they give you everything to wire that up. They give you all the fasteners, all the bolts, and they even give you a mounting bracket, and that's what comes in the box. So let me show you how this actually works, where I mounted it, and how I ran it. I actually ran it off reverse lights, so let's go check that out. So my lights are mounted underneath the rear bumper. You can see how I have this set up. It's bolted in right at the top, and it's nice and solid. And it's facing rearwards at a slight angle. Both of these lights will turn on when you put it in reverse, and that's possible because I ran a relay and I tapped into one of the reverse lights. If you want to see how to do this, just wait to the end of the video and I'll provide links to the how-to video on how to wire these lights up. So now I'm going to do a little comparison of before and after. So the before is going to be the stock reverse lights. The after is going to be the stock reverse lights with the Baja Designs Squadron XL lights. You can't really compare the stock reverse lights to the Squadron XL lights because there's a complete difference. It's like apples and oranges, but it'll give you an idea how much better lighting there is. And also you can't make a product review video on LED lights and not show how bright they are. So that's the stock reverse lights, and these are the Squadron XL lights. Now, like I said, you can't make a comparison because there is no comparison to make. These things are super bright. So I'm going to do a couple more before and afters like this so you could see in different situations how bright they are. So each light itself is 4,300 lumens. It draws only 42 watts, which is about 3.6 amps. So under 10 amps for 2 lights. It uses Cree LEDs. There's 4 LEDs in each light. It's made of aluminum, and also the fasteners and all the hardware and everything is stainless steel, so it won't rust. It has a 5000 K temperature light color, so it's like daylight. These lights also pass different tests. One of the tests is for the military. This is also IP69K waterproof and submersible to 9 feet, and you can wash them with a pressure washer. They're also salt spray certified, so you don't have to worry about anything with water. If you get your truck below 9 feet, then you have other problems. Hopefully this video review was helpful. If it was, give it a thumbs up. Also consider subscribing if you're not a subscriber. Up on the screen is going to be a 10% off discount code that you could use on any of Baja Designs products, including these Squadron XL lights. Now up on the screen are going to be the long and short versions of how I installed these lights. And also check out my Facebook and Twitter pages with the links in the description below.